And so, guys, there's massive things happening in travel. And we're going to show you tonight that we're doing things in travel that have never, ever been done before. And I believe the documentation means conversation. We're going to document that here throughout our presentation. But when it comes to saving money on travel, again, we can help you save up to 70% in all the usual arenas, whether it be hotels, resorts, rental cars, cruises, excursions, activities, shopping, dining, our entertainment portal, show tickets, concert tickets, NFL tickets, you name it. I mean, we got friends, Alicia Davis, saved $1,500 on her Beyonce tickets. Norman Annette had a friend save $1,800 on their Dallas Cowboy tickets. We had people that just save $800 on just some simple excursions over in Hawaii, right? So many different ways to save money in travel. Now, the dirty secret of the travel business, the thing that nobody seems to know, is the fact that two companies control the entire space. So I know you believe you're price shopping. These guys go to great lengths to make you believe you're price shopping. But if you go to Expedia, Orbitz, Hotels.com, Trivago, Hotwire, Travelocity, Cheap Tickets, all these different kinds of places, right? Although you're going from site to site to site and you think you're price shopping, it's all the exact same company. Now, again, documentation means conversation. This video you see on the screen right now, this is NBC News investigative reports. Whoever invited you to be here can send this video to you, right? You can watch the video, but they're basically saying the exact same thing I just told you, which is the fact that you think you're price shopping, but two companies control the entire space. They go on to say that, calling the hotel directly isn't going to help you either, because the hotels, resorts, get all of their business from the same two companies. And basically they say, if you undercut our price, well, then there's no reason to have you on our platform. We'll kick you off our platform and enjoy bankruptcy because you get all of your business from us, right? So they're the ones controlling the traffic. Therefore, they're the ones controlling the price. Now, let me put this in more practical terms. This is my middle daughter and my son-in-law. They got married about 18 months ago, wanted to take their honeymoon to the Maldives. And on Expedia's website, about 10 grand for that private bungalow you see over the ocean, right? Well, they were going to book it at the time. It was about 6 grand. By the way, my wife and I booked this not exact same place, but 5-star, unbelievable. We got our own swimming pool over the water, the private hut like that. We booked it last night. All the food, all the drinks, everything included. The normal price, 10 grand. We booked it for 4,500, something like that. Somewhere in that neck of the woods, right? So whether it be my daughter or us, either way, the question is, wait a minute, how are you guys getting a better rate than Expedia? To which I always reply, we do not have a better rate than Expedia, right? 6,000 in this case was the rate, or last night, 4,500 was the rate. Expedia chose to mark it up to 10 grand. Then they chose to buy every travel site you can think of, so that when you price shop, all you see is 10 grand. And then if you call the hotel directly, they won't undercut the guys that give them all their business. And they're like, yeah, 10 grand's the rate. When actually the real rate is 6 grand in this case, or last night, we paid $4,500, all the food, all the drinks, everything included. Now you know how the travel business works. There's huge markup. If you want further proof of that, all you have to do is Google the top 10 internet companies in the world. On that list, you'll see Priceline, right? Expedia, along with Amazon, Google, Facebook, Alibaba, etc. Well, we all know these guys are making billions and billions every single month. But the question is, how are Priceline and Expedia making all that money when they do not own anything travel related? They don't own a hotel. They don't have a car rental agency. They don't have a cruise ship or resort. How are they making billions and billions? Because they own a monopoly and they're jacking the price up. And so to give you an example, when you get rid of all of the artificial markup, you can book for $1,148 instead of $1,797. You can book over here for $665 at the Paradise Point Hotel in San Diego, as opposed to $1,307. I mean, guys, you just saved $641 in 3 nights. That means they marked it up $213 per night, because you're only there 3 nights. I mean, at some level, that should infuriate you. I mean, how many moms and dads dream of taking their kids to San Diego? You know what? We'll go to the beach. We'll go to the zoo. We'll go to oceans. We'll go to SeaWorld. And mom was like, we ain't going anywhere, right? because it's too expensive. Some internet site jacked up the price. Guys, that all changes now. We're bringing a brand new model to the travel industry. It's the Netflix model. So when you think about Netflix, they don't make money selling movies. They make money selling a membership that allows you to book an unlimited or to watch an unlimited number of movies. Well, guys, we don't make money selling travel. We make money selling a membership that allows you to book travel without any markup, which means you can book travel for 40, 50, 60, 70% less. Now, we do live pricing demonstrations all throughout the week. We just got done doing one not but an hour ago. Some of you may have been on there, and you got to see side by side. Here's Expedia, here's us side by side, the live pricing demonstration, city after city. Now, on the screen, you guys can look at the bottom. If you look at the middle one, you'll see it says Expedia.com. Over here to the left, Travorium.com, right? You can tell by the picture, it's the exact same room. You can see over here, Expedia is charging $154.81. By the way, that's after they're claiming this is 35% off. But over here, if you look at our site, it's $38 for the same room. They're charging $154 for it. That means that we are 72% less, right? Well, you can go, place after place, right? Here are more examples: 83% off, 55% off, 67% off, 64% off, 66% off, 57%. I mean, guys, we can do this all day long, right? City after city, we are saving people a bloody fortune, showing them how to do the one thing they always wanted to do at a price they never knew was possible. And as we're showing that kind of pricing, we just ask people the question, can you think of 3 friends that might want to save this kind of money on travel? And most people are like, can I think of 3? I can think of 33, right? And so, but if you can get 3, at that moment, the membership is no longer coming off your credit card, right? You're earning more than you're spending, which means that in addition to being able to book at the travel agent rate, you're now going to earn 3,000 travel points every single year. But because you told 3 people, the points aren't costing you anything. You can take those points that cost you nothing, and you can turn those into actual vacations all over the world. For example, these are the Canary Islands. Now, the Canary Islands are just like the Hawaiian Islands, but rather than being in the Pacific Ocean, they're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. They're owned by Spain off the northern coast of Africa. My wife and I were here last year. Absolutely majestic. You got to put it on your list. You can go here 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. You just trade in your travel points and go. What did those travel points cost you? Absolutely nothing. If you tell 3 other people how they can save big time money on travel. Now, the referral program is not mandatory. You're going to save an absolute fortune even if you refer nobody. You're going to get the travel points even if you refer nobody. You're going to go on incredible vacations even if you refer nobody. You're going to save a fortune even if you refer nobody. But guys, I'm telling you, you can't go on the kinds of trips we're talking about. You can't save the kind of money we're talking about without people saying, oh my gosh, how'd you get that rate? You're going to get 3 even if you didn't want to get 3. And at that moment, it's just another benefit that I got the entire membership. Now at no ongoing cost to me, and I'm taking those points and turning them in to unbelievable vacations all over the world. By the way, this is Orlando, Florida. You can come here. You're 10 minutes outside of Disney. This is a name brand resort. All of you would know. You got the full kitchen. You got the full-size refrigerator. You got the dining room. You got the living room. You got the flat screen TV, the fireplace. You got the jacuzzi tub and the master suite. I mean, guys, this is $84, $10 a day. This is 7 nights, 8 days, $10 a day after you trade in your free points, right? Maybe you want to get a 2-bedroom. This is a different place, also right outside of Disney. We have no lack of places you can go. Here you can get the 1-bedroom for $98, or you can get the 2-bedroom for $204, right? But I mean, just look at the pictures, guys. I mean, this is an unbelievable resort right outside of Disney, 7 nights, 8 days. Now, we have them all over the world. Oh, wait, this is Cabo San Lucas. My wife and I came down here. Okay, guys, we are 7 nights, 8 days. We were in Cabo San Lucas, and we came down here for nothing. We simply traded in 1,300 of our 3,000 points. Now, guys, you can see we're ocean front. We left the door open all night. Hear the waves crash. Right? Hi, honey. You got a swim up bar down there. So that's a swim up bar there. All the different swimming pools. But by the way, the normal price on this place is $600 to $1,000 per night. Up on the roof, they got this infinity pool. It looks like it runs off the edge of the building. So when you're in the pool, you got the ocean behind you. The selfies are incredible. But I mean, guys, we traded in 1,300 points that cost us nothing, and we came here for nothing. And so this is one of the 4 and 5 star vacations you're going to get every 6 to 7 months when you become a platinum member. Now, this usually brings up a lot of questions. Okay. Are there any blackout dates? No. Is it hard to get a room? No. Are there any contracts? No. Are there any penalties if I cancel? No. All these questions. Is it a timeshare? No. Am I a travel agent? No. Do I have to see a presentation? No. What about this? No. What about that? No. Guys, let me say in Japanese. No. This whole program is based on want to, not have to, right? You can cancel anytime you want for the program, right? But you're going to find out just in the getaway section alone. I was showing you getaways. These are 7 nights, 8 days. I just showed you 4 different ones. We have them all over the world. Name your country, name your city, right? 480,000 weeks to choose from. In fact, I did a search just the other day, and this is a brand new slide, guys. So right here, you see June 1, 2024. I did it in the Disney area alone, and there's 69 different places you can go. And you guys can see this one right here. The first one is 100% off. Means it's $0.00, right? And so guys, all over the world. And as I mentioned before, tell 3 other people how they can save big time money on travel. That's our referral program. And at that moment, you're not just saving a fortune, you're getting the entire membership at no ongoing cost to you because you're earning more than you're spending. And obviously you got the vacations, all the benefits at $0.00. Now, that's really kind of the big idea that when you can show moms and dads from all over the world how they can take their kids on incredible vacations without tapping into the already stretched family budget. Again, that is the big idea that's winning kitchen tables everywhere. Now, in addition to our getaways, 480,000 weeks in the getaways, 7 nights, 8 days, 3 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, full kitchen, studio, no lack of places, right? In addition to the 480,000 weeks, we have over 100 world tours, 8 to 9 different ones almost every single month, okay? Now, one of those trips is Dubai. My wife and I will be here in April. This is the Grand Blank. They don't allow us to say the name of the place and the price when we're recording to Facebook, all right? But it is the Grand Blank. It's one of the nicest resorts in the world. You know the name in a heartbeat. We're going to be here for 6 days, breakfast included. Look at the picture in the bottom right-hand corner. Every kind of fruit, every kind of juice, every kind of pastry. They got the chefs there making up any way you want. The normal price for the breakfast alone is $90 a day for 2 people, okay? We're coming here for 6 days, 5-star property. We paid $49 after we traded in our free points. Now, as good as all that is, a world tour, by the way, is where a lot of people from all over the world, part of our company, come to the same resort at the same time. Now, I want to be clear. You do not have to interact with those other people. There's no set agenda. You can go there. No one will know you're part of our company unless you tell them, right? You go there, do your own thing, have a great time. But for a lot of you, you're going to be on the elevator. You're going to be at the breakfast place, right? You're going to be riding the camels, doing all the stuff they do in Dubai. And you're going to see people with the Travorium hat, the Travorium shirt, the Travorium backpack, the Travorium flip-flops, right? You're like, oh, you're with Travorium. So are we. Oh, my gosh, where are you from? And you're going to meet people from everywhere. We're from Singapore. We're from the Philippines. We're from Japan. We're from Morocco. We're from the Tahitian Islands, or the French Polynesian Islands. We're from Tahiti. We're from Madagascar. We're from the Solomon Islands. We're from Belgium. We're from France. We're from the United Kingdom. We're from Spain. We're from Romania. We're from Kazakhstan. We're from Canada. We're from Texas. I mean, from all over the world, you're going to meet people. And when you get to be around like-minded people just like you, right? You're like, oh my gosh, these people are amazing. Of course they're amazing. They're just like you. And when you get to meet it, the energy is infectious. It's this kinetic thing. It's like being at a football game and you're high-fiving all the people around you. You don't even know them. I mean, it's that kind of thing. And by the time it's all said and done, you're exchanging information. Hey, what's your Facebook? What's your Instagram? What's your WhatsApp? And now you got friends in Morocco. Now you got friends in Singapore. Now you got friends in Madagascar. You got friends in Belgium and France and Spain and the Canary Islands. You got friends in Romania, friends in Kazakhstan. And people are like, well, who are you, James Bond? I mean, how do you have all these friends? It's this travel thing I'm in. And when you're done doing this unbelievable experience in Dubai, you're going to be hugging people, going, I love you, man. You're going to meet friends, right? You're going to create memories that last a lifetime. And you're going to make friends that will transcend continents, all right? Now, in addition to Dubai, here's Malaga, Spain. You can come here, oceanfront, breakfast included. You have an oceanfront room, 5 days, breakfast included, $99. You want to go to Portugal. Guys, simply look at the picture in the lower left-hand corner here. Does that look like the Motel 6 to you? I mean, guys, this is the kind of place that dignitaries, ambassadors, heads of state come to these kinds of places, right? This is a 5-star property. This is the property right here. If you look at the picture in the bottom right-hand corner, this is the 9-hole championship golf course. It is right on the ocean. They have stairs that come down. This is your private beach down there. They got all the breakfast stuff that overlooks the water. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The place goes for hundreds of dollars per night. You're there for 5 days, breakfast included, $99. You can't even buy the breakfast there for $99, guys. You want to go to Montego Bay, 5-star resort, ocean front, all the food, all the drinks, everything included for less money than the cost of a Motel 6. Puerto Vallarta, I'm going to be here in just 2 weeks. March 13th, my wife and I going down there. You know, we got an oceanfront room, all the food, all the drinks, everything included, $129. You can get it for it because we have multiple times you can go. The low price is $129 after you trade in your travel points. You want to go to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the newest resort. They built right on the strip, $4.5 billion property. These are the pictures from the resort. That's a picture of your room, right? Overlooking the entire Vegas Strip, all the mountains in the background. There's the Sky Lounge. Guys, you're going to be here 5 days for $49. Okay. You want to go to Venice, Italy, $239. The beaches of Hawaii, Crete, Greece. I mean, look at the picture in the upper left-hand corner. That's your room. That's your room. All the food, all the drinks, everything included, $319. Bordeaux, France, Thailand. You want to go to Denmark, Copenhagen, right? On and on and on. I'm just trying to give you guys a taste of the kinds of places you can go, the kinds of experiences you're going to begin to have. Now, to get involved in our company, it is a $79 decision. I get my replicated website. I get my ID number, my back office. I get the marketing videos. The company does the training, the tracking, all those things are done for me. From there, I select my level of membership. I can go with the small, the medium, or the one that everyone actually buys. Now, the small, it is $52 per month. Means I'm paying ballpark $600 a year. Guys, I was just in Vegas Friday night, my wife and I. We were at a 5-star property right on the strip. It's a famous Vegas hotel named after a famous city. Remember, we can't say the name and the price when we're streaming to social media. They prohibit us from doing that. So anyway, it's a famous hotel named after a very famous city. You can probably figure it out. Anyway, the normal price on Expedia site was like $460. We were there for $178. But guys, guess what? Because we're in the travel business, we got to write it off. So we're in the 50% tax bracket. We get to write off 178. We went there for 178. We were there for $89 a night. Everyone else paying $460. These are the kinds of things we're going to teach you how to do. So again, one night saved, almost half the cost of the membership. Now, we had a lady by the name of Misty there. Hi, Misty. It was great to meet you. She was sponsored by Anna Rafferty out of the United Kingdom. She lives in Los Angeles. She came to Vegas. We had a little training over there. And so she booked at the, almost told you guys the name of it. She booked at the Blank Gate, right? It's not the North Gate, but she blanked at the Blank Gate. Famous hotel, 5-star, super nice. She stayed over $500 in 2 nights. She paid for an entire membership in 2 nights. My buddy Jeff Miner rented a truck, saved $1,400 on his truck rental, paid for 3 years worth of membership in 1 truck rental. Alicia Davis, she saved $1,500 on Beyonce tickets, 3 years with a membership with 1 purchase to a concert. My buddy Annette and Norm, $1,800 on the Cowboy tickets, almost 4 years. I mean, again, you guys get the idea, right? That's on 1 event, let alone throughout the year. Now, if you want to get the medium membership, it's $149 down, and then it's starting next month, $75 a month. Now, it's basically $22 more per month. What am I getting for 22 bucks? How about a vacation? In addition to booking at the travel agent rate and shopping and dining and entertainment and all those other kind of things, how about you start earning travel points that you can turn in for an amazing experience at an unbelievable price all over the world? Not quite as good as the pricing I showed you throughout the presentation, but again, you're going to be there for under half price, getting one trip a year. Now, the membership that almost everybody buys, it is our platinum membership, $269 today. And then 30 days from now, it's $135 a month. I get to book at the travel agent rate, the shopping, the dining, the this, the that. And now I got enough points coming in. I'm getting to go on a dream vacation, 4 to 5 star vacation, once every 6 to 7 months. Plus, right? So in addition to all of that, of the vacation, I'm getting the tier 1 pricing, which is the pricing I showed you throughout the presentation. So I'm getting to go for less money than people with a medium membership, right? So you are saving an absolute fortune on travel. Well, if I go out and tell 3 people, what am I paying for the membership? Ain't coming on my credit card because I'm earning more than I'm spending on an ongoing basis. Now, from there, I can tap into the compensation program. And not everybody wants to make money. Most people come to our company because they want to save money on travel. Most of them, once they start saving money on travel, right, and they get confident, they start bragging about what they paid, they ended up signing up 3 people. Because you can't go to Dubai for $49, go to Puerto Vallarta for $129, stay at the famous place I stayed, the famous city, the 5-star hotel on the strip. Everyone else is paying $460. I'm there for $178, plus I got to write off my taxes. I'm there for $90. When people learn about, like, hey, tell me about this thing you're doing again. Even if you don't want to tell people, people are going to ask, and you're going to get 3. And when you get 3, well, guess what? The membership's not coming off your credit card, right? So some people, that's why they want to be here. Other people, well, you know what, Todd? It's really about the money. I want to make some money. Well, hey, there's no better place to do it than in the single largest industry in the world. Now, we have a 10X compensation program. I'm going to walk you through that. But the first thing I want you to know is that when you have a home-based business, okay, you can save 4 times as much in taxes as an even cost for our membership. Now, I don't want you to take my word for it, okay? I'm not a CPA. I'm not an enrolled agent. I want you to Google it. Google home business tax deductions. I want you to go to Amazon and buy best-selling books from some of the top tax experts in the world on home business tax deductions. I want you to find a savvy tax pro in your community, go sit down with them, and your tax pro is going to say, yes, you can write off your house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment, cell phones, miles on your automobile. Your CPA is going to confirm, yes, you can save $400 to $500 a month in real money right now in your pocket every single month. The membership's only $135. You're saving $500 a month. Whose side are you on? Your own CPA is going to say, whose side are you on? And so you can go validate that with your own tax pro. Okay. From there, saving 4 times as much in taxes as an even cost for the membership, as long as I'm working my business with an intention for a profit. Now, from there, I tell 3 people, they tell 3 people. It kicks in what I call the social sharing ripple effect. Now, this is something you've done your entire life, okay? You told people about a great movie. You told people about a great restaurant. Facebook and Instagram, this is how they built their customer base. They've never, ever advertised, ever. And yet they got 3 billion people. How do you get 3 billion people to sign up when you've never advertised? And you think back and you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I invited my friends, and my friends invited their friends, and their friends invited their friends. Notice the rings keep getting bigger, and their friends invited their friends, 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 and their friends invited their friends. It's like dropping a rock in the pond, and you see the ripples that begin to spread. Well, guys, the number one thing shared on social media is travel, right? Nobody goes on vacation without doing a photo dump. But our people, as you tell people, they're going on vacation, 5-star resort, Dubai, $49, baby. People are going to ask, wait a minute, hold on. You got that for $49? How'd you get that for $49? It's this travel thing I joined. What travel thing? Tell you what, I'll send you a video. Check it out. If you dig it, great. If not, that's okay too. If they like it, invite them to one of our live pricing demonstrations. They can watch us do the search live, Expedia, us side by side, not even close, in your face, 40, 50, 60, 70% off. They're like, oh my gosh, send me a link. I'm in. Well, then next thing you know, they go on a trip and now they're posting on social media. Oh my gosh, I thought my buddy was full of crap. Now I'm in Dubai for 49. I'm in Puerto Vallarta for 129. I'm in whatever destination you want to go for a fraction of the normal price. And the ripples are beginning to spread. It goes from person to person to person to person. And the bigger the ripples get, the bigger the check our company's going to write you every single week. Now, the reason that matters, this is Warren Buffett, the fifth richest man in the entire world. And this is his quote. And this is what they should be teaching in school. They're not, but they should be. This is his quote, because he's a guy that knows about money. If you, right, don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. Cogitate on that for a moment. Do you feel like working to the day you die? Not really. Then you better find a way to make money while you sleep. Now, there's a lot of ways to do that. If you own a whole bunch of apartment buildings, right, you hire a manager, they collect that rent every month. I can sit back, I'm collecting money while I sleep. If you own a few McDonald's, right, I hire a manager, they hire the teenagers to serve the burgers, fries, apple pies, making money while asleep. If you're like Mr. Buffett, you got your billions in the market, got my money making me money, right? I'm making money while I sleep. But if you are like most people, I don't have the millions it takes to buy an apartment building. I don't have $2 million to buy a McDonald's. And if I invested my money in the market, it would buy me a Starbucks coffee next week. What am I going to do? And we just showed you. You can tell a few who tell a few, and you can build this big base of people that's going to create this ongoing residual income, a check that shows up every Friday, whether you work or not, whether you're hurt or not, whether you're sick or not. And I don't mean to be morbid, but quite frankly, whether you're alive or not. Because even when you pass away, when you become a 2-star director in our company, and we had a gentleman that did this, okay, he was making $2,000 a month, passed away. This is willable and heritable settlement. That $2,000 per month check does not go away just because you did, okay? The check keeps coming in every single month. The only question is, who's the money going to? Is it going to go to your kids, your grandkids, your cousin, your grandma, your dog, your cat, your goldfish? Who are you leaving the money to, okay? And by the way, as the team grows, the check can grow. The gentleman I mentioned a moment ago, his check went from $2,000 to $14,000 per month in the 31 months since he passed away. Imagine, not only am I getting paid every month, my check went from $2,000 a month to $14,000 per month since I died. I mean, he's making 3 times as much, almost 1,000 shy, 3 times as much as the average American worker who's showing up doing the same thing day in and day out. And if they get sick, the check stops. If they get hurt, the check stops. If they can find someone younger than them to do the job for less money than them, the check stops. If there's another pandemic, they say stay home, the check stops. If they can automate your job, artificial intelligence, automation, computerization, then guess what? The check stops. There's an entire economy that's out there trying to make sure that your check stops. And here we're showing you something that even a guy who passed away, not only is his check coming in every single month, the check is going up. One more time, I ask you, whose side are you on? There are new models, new ways of making money that are superior to the old way. The old way is no longer working. Go to school, get good grades, get a degree, get a job. No longer working. And guys, we're not against education. My oldest daughter will have her PhD in May. She's the principal of a school. My middle daughter is an oral surgeon. My youngest daughter makes more than both of them, right? She has her master's, an MBA. We're not against education, but the old model is no longer working. It's no longer applicable. There are better ways of earning income. We happen to represent that. We got people in our company making more money than cardiologists, right? Why? Because we're showing people how to go out and build a Netflix type subscription model. People join Netflix. Why? Because I can watch unlimited movies. People join Travorium because I can book travel without any markup. I can save a bloody fortune. We love to travel. That's why they're joining. They pay that membership every single month. Some of them get 3 people, not even paying the membership anymore, but you're still getting paid, right? The network grows. The bigger the network gets, the bigger the ripples get, the bigger the check is going to get for you. I'm going to walk you through the mechanics of that pretty quickly. Hey, if we get 3 people, guess what? I'm earning $4.45 per day. I'm earning 135 bucks a month. Out of that 135, they're going to take the money for my membership out of my commissions. So when I get 3 people, no longer coming off my credit card on an ongoing basis, right? I'm getting the travel points. What are they costing me? 0, nothing, nada, zilch, goose egg, cero dinero. It translates in every language. If it's for free, it's for me. Okay. So I get 3 people earning more than I'm spending at the benefit of everything. Now I'm going to assume you bring on a 4th person, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. I'm going to assume you now go on vacation. Okay. You're coming with me. We're going to, by the way, we're going to the Kazakhstan. Then we're going to Dubai. Then we're going to the Maldives. Then we're going to Singapore. We're going to have a great old time. Okay. We're going on vacation. You're coming with us. Okay. You're gone. You're on the other side of the world, having a good time, ride the camels, right? There at the resort, we got our own private pool, jump off the back deck into the ocean, right? Well, when you come back, you find out that you're 4 people, invited some other people to see the live pricing demonstration. And next thing you know, because you're 4 people, told a couple people each, you get 8 customers in your left leg, 8 customers in your right leg. You're now earning $400 to $700 per month in residual income. Now, did you do that? No, you were on vacation with us, having a great time. You came back and your check went up. You're getting a taste of what life can be. Wait a minute. I didn't even work and my check went up. How do I give you some more of that? So you're 8 people on the left, 8 people on the right, along with yourself. Tell a couple people each. Now you got 25 customers in your left leg, 25 customers in your right leg. Guess what? You are now earning $1,500 to $2,500 per month in ongoing residual income. Now, I mentioned a moment ago, the gentleman who passed away. This is where he was at when he passed on, okay? He was at this level, a couple grand a month in income. Well, again, the social sharing ripple effect. Those people told a few, check went up, obviously. So the 25 on the left, 25 on the right, told a couple people each. 63 on the left, 63 on the right. You're now earning $2,500 to $3,500 a month in ongoing residual income. You're 63 on each side. Tell 1 person each. You now got 125 on each side. You're earning $4,000 to $5,000 a month in residual income. If something happened to you, that $4,000 to $5,000 a month would continue to come in, right? Every single month, and it would go to whoever you decided to leave it to. Now, if you can get just half of those 125 in your left leg and your right leg to tell 1 person each, now you are an ambassador in our company. You are now earning $9,000 to $11,000 per month. And guys, I want to brag here for a moment. So this is the breakdown of most ambassadors' income. $4,300 for daily pay, $2,500 for leadership, $200 for personal, $500 for lifestyle, $1,200 for the ambassador pool, $1,700 for the power up bonus. But this past month, the ambassador pool, or excuse me, the ambassador pool was actually $1,800, and the power up bonus was $2,800. So our ambassadors didn't make $10,440 this past month. They made 12 grand, $12,000. And we've got people who've gotten here in 4.5 months, 5.5 months. 2 people did it in 6 months. Tatiana, 8 months. Larissa, 9 months. Andrew Ivanov, 10 months. Again, I don't know you. I don't know your mix of skills. I don't know how long it's going to take you to get here. You may never get here, right? What I do know is that if some people are doing it in 4 months and some are doing it in 5 and a couple have done it in 6 and some are doing it in 8 and 9 and 10, clearly it's something doable. And I believe that if you went to work in a diligent way, that every one of you, if you decided you could in fact get here over time. Now, if you're earning this kind of income, you're earning $10,000 to $11,000 per month consistently. This past month, by the way, 12 grand, right? You're earning that kind of money. That money comes in every month, whether you work or not. Some of you thinking like, Todd, wait a minute, hold on. Because you guys may not know this. I just got back from Vegas. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta in 2 weeks. Then we're going to go to Memphis. Then we come back. We go to Kazakhstan. We go to Dubai, the Maldives, Singapore. We come back. We go to my niece's graduation. Then we leave. We're going to Monaco, Nice, France, Sicily, Italy. We're flying our oldest daughter, our son-in-law, our 2 grandkids to Rome. From there, we're going to fly them to Germany so they can catch a soccer game. Then we're going to come back and then we're going to go to Vegas, go to the training. Well, Todd, when do you work? Hello, Have you not heard a word I've said? I got my business working, so I don't have to. My check shows up every Friday, no matter what I do, whether I get sick, whether I get hurt, whether I show up or I don't show up, my money keeps coming in every single Friday. I can do what I want, when I want, with whom I want, anytime I want. People say, hey, Todd, man, what time do you wake up in the morning? When I'm done sleeping, what time do you wake up, right? I got no place I have to be. I got 6 Saturdays, 1 Sunday, right? That's the position, if you choose, we want to help all of you get to, right? There's more to life than selling out for some JOB that barely pays your bills so that you can live on an $1,800 per month Social Security check, which you can't live on. Guys, there are better things in life, right? And we'll help you get there. We do the live pricing demonstrations. We do the training. We're going to do all these things to help you build a business. And guys, your worst case scenario is you're going on a few unbelievable vacations. You're going to save a fortune on travel. If you try to work the business, you save a fortune on taxes. This is a financial win if you simply try. Imagine that. All I got to do is try, and I'm guaranteed a 100% chance of winning a positive financial outcome for simply having participated. But guess what? Most people are sitting in the dugout. I'm like, man, just come out and get here and get at the plate. Just start taking some swings. Nah, no, come on. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. But what if I strike out? In entrepreneurship, there is no strikeout. You get unlimited swings, unlimited. But Todd, I swung 50 times and missed. Doesn't matter. Take another swing. If you keep swinging, eventually you're going to get a hit. By the way, guys, speaking of this batting analogy that we're using, we got this from our daughter today. Absolutely incredible. She texted this to us. She wrote 8 years ago today. It was 8 years ago today. We were at Florida State University. They got an amazing stadium there. And she tied the home run record for her college. So that's me, that's Gina, right? And that's her. And by the way, I gotta give her the credit. We were traveling all over the world to see her softball games. We started saving money on travel and telling other sports parents how to do the same thing. And that's now led to a 7-figure business, right? But we were willing to take some swings. We were willing to get in the box. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go, but let's give it a shot. You got to take some swings. So the same daughter that set the home run record at her college. This is the picture where she tied it. She tied it at Florida State, but she set the record there, right? When she was young, we took her in the backyard. I'm standing a few feet from her. Okay, honey, here you go. Here it comes, right? Swing and a miss. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, here, honey, here it comes. Shh. Swing and a miss. Hey, don't worry about it, honey. I'm a really good pitcher. Everybody starts the same place, right? She couldn't hit the side of a barn, but again, she got better, right? Guys, you're going to get better. And so if you're here, learning about it for the first time, I just want to encourage you to get back with whoever invited you to be here and find out more about our company. By the way, guys, the income goes all the way up. There's no limits to how much money you can make, right? You have an unlimited income. As your legs get bigger, as you tell more and more people, you can make 100 grand a month, 200 grand a month, 300 grand a month. It's all based on your vision of what you want. I promise you, and I tell you right now, that unequivocally, in the next couple of years, we're going to have multiple people earning a 6-figure residual check, not 100 grand a year, over 100,000 per month. Give it a couple more years, and we'll have a couple of individuals probably earning 200, 250,000 per month. That is going to happen. The only question is whether it's going to happen for you. And that's all based on whether or not you're willing to give it a shot, to get involved, to get back with whoever invited you to be here, and just say, hey, is any of this true? Is this guy full of crap? Go to your own CPA. Hey, was that tax stuff true? Get on one of the live pricing demonstrations. We open it up, Expedia and us side by side. You can watch the thing do the search. You can see it pull up the room. You can click on, I want to book the room. It pulls up the price. You can see it's the exact same room. And oh my gosh, it's true. And so you can validate every aspect of what we've been talking about tonight. That's the great thing about our business. It is demonstrable. You can demonstrate. It's provable. It's not a matter of opinion. It's not a matter of I think. It's not a matter of I hope. Not if, not maybe. We're bringing a new model, the Netflix model, to the single largest industry in the world. We're showing people how they can book travel. The one thing they've always dreamed of doing, 40, 50, 60, 70% off. And you think of 3 other people that might want to save this kind of money on travel? I mean, hello, yes. At that point, guess what? The membership's not even costing you a single dime on an ongoing basis. You got all the travel points. You're going on a dream vacation. once every 6 to 7 months, some of the nicest places in the world. And from there, they tell a few who tell a few, and who knows? Maybe you'll be on here flailing your arms like I am, telling people how they can save big time money on travel. So guys, we appreciate you being here so much tonight. We're going to sign off for now. We're going to be back tomorrow night. I'll be here because Danny Seguinal, one of our good friends, is in Tahiti. I talked to him and said, hey, Danny, when are you coming home? Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He lives in Canada. When he found out about our company, he worked at the hospital. Okay. He was a nurse, worked at the hospital. Had done that for years. And when he joined our company, he joined just to save money on travel. He wasn't trying to make money. He was here for a year, going from place to place to place, saving huge money, loving it, right? He was at a big event in Vegas, and he was there with a couple thousand other people. Well, he got his room for like 55% off. And he suddenly was looking around the room going, I'm paying half the price as all the rest of the people in this room. How many of them do you think would like to be able to pay the price that I'm paying right now? He goes back to Canada, says, maybe I should start telling people about this. Begins to tell people, begins to build his business. It spreads all over the world, right? And that happens for lots of people, not just me and Gina. Spreads all over the world. Well, next thing you know, he's got a multiple six-figure income, quits his job, he no longer has to work. He's sitting there in Canada. It begins to snow. He's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I don't like snow. I don't like cold. I make multiple six-figure income from my phone, my laptop. So he leaves Canada, comes to California. He's here for 6 months, same time as me, right? He then, on a visa, he has to leave California, leave the United States because he's a Canadian. After 6 months, you have to leave. So he goes to Cabo San Lucas for 6 months. He goes back up, grabs his mom, he goes to Punta Cana for a couple months. Then he goes to Bali, Thailand, the Maldives, the United Kingdom. We hooked up with him in August. So he parked his $80,000 Mercedes in my driveway, okay? When he left in January. I'm now in France with him in Paris, me and my wife, Gina. He goes, hey, how's my Mercedes doing? Mercedes is doing great. All right, parked in my driveway. Anyway, he stayed in Europe for a while. We hook up with him again in October, November on the ambassador trip in Mexico. Hey, how's my Mercedes doing? Hey, car's doing great, right? Christmas, January, February, March, okay? March, 15 months later, hey, I'm coming back to get my Mercedes. The guy was so busy traveling and having fun, doing what he wants, living the lifestyle. He didn't come back and pick up his own Mercedes for 15 months. So I say all that I'm doing the Zoom tomorrow night for Danny because he's in Tahiti. Say, hey, Danny, when are you coming home? Don't know about that, right? I got a multiple six-figure income from my phone. I have no place I have to be, no reason to be there. I can do what I want when I want. And so again, I'll be here tomorrow night again, doing the presentation. In fact, we're probably going to do a recording tomorrow night, which may become the official recording of the company because we have to update our recording. And so we may record tomorrow night. And my goal, by the way, is to do it in my current recording's 11 minutes. And so I may not do that tomorrow night because when you do it in 11 minutes, you got to move pretty fast, right? You got to boom to boom to boom to boom. If you look at our time here, we've been here 48 minutes. I do have a version of this that I do in 11 minutes. Not quite as thorough. You lose some stories, you lose some context, but I have a version I have to re-record, and my goal is 11 minutes. And so anyway, but we'll either do that tomorrow or maybe even try again tomorrow night for that official recording. But guys, appreciate you so much for being here tonight. By the way, on Saturday, we're doing our training call at 9 a.m. California and 12 o'clock East Coast. You don't want to miss the training call. Mr. Daryl Roberts is going to be on there, the best to ever do it, teaching you how to make more money than cardiologists, right, in the Travorium business. And then on Saturday, 12 o'clock California, 3 o'clock East Coast, we're going to do a live pricing demonstration, Travorium versus Expedia, dare to compare, right? And then we're going to do the same thing again on Sunday. And so you got lots of opportunities, by the way, to learn more about our company or to invite people so they can learn about the company. And let's get you off to a fast start. Hey, guys, appreciate you being here. Have a great evening, and God bless. Good night, everyone.